my body ain't built like that.
Have we found a new star at Universal Studios?
Princess the Bear here today. We're at Universal Studios Orlando because it's been a bit. We have new things to discover, new stars to ride. As your number one choice of foodie infotainment, remember, she's vegan. I'm not. I'm gonna become a minion.
It's time to foodie and chill.
You heard the girl.
We have the sausage and peppers vegan pasta. Now, last time we came here, it was a bolognese. Now they just basically added more things. I forgot my pocket parm, but I'm actually okay with the fact that I forgot it because Universal likes vegans and actually gives us vegan parm. Unlike Disney, they can't give us vegan parm if their life depended on it. Cheers to pasta. It's actually a lot more hearty than I expected it to be, and I kind of love it. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5 pastas. I actually just expected to hate it and pawn this off to Shelby, who's with us here. But I don't know, I think I might actually take half of it this time.
All right, well, we're eating pasta again, and you guys know what that means. It's going to take me 5 minutes to twirl my pasta. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. No, okay. I don't have any meat. So like Princess said, this is basically the pasta that we had before, the spaghetti bolognese. They just added veggies, which makes it a lot heartier. This dish I think is like $13.99. Look how much pasta you get, like it's ridiculous. And you get, you know, a garlic knot on the side. I think you can easily share this with a friend if you're like on a budget or if you just don't want to eat an entire plate of hot pasta in 104-degree weather or whatever it was today. This pasta is really good. I appreciate the portion. I appreciate what it does. Even though it is very hot outside, I still eat this. This is like the perfect HHN pregame, you know, like carb up kind of dish. So you can, you know, do Louie stay or New York Louie stay and scream and come and eat this first. You can get garlic knots, which we'll show you guys soon, a side of vegan ones. I don't have any complaints about this pasta, and I will willingly give it to Princess because I did eat this pretty recently, and that's how I found out about the garlic knots. So come and enjoy pasta. And agreed on the parmesan. Like, thankfully Universal likes us.
Plate of pasta. A lot of us that watch these videos, I mean, obviously we're in the videos, are theme park enthusiasts. But there's a special sect of you, I'm not judging, who would like a full plate of pasta and then walk around Fort Park Day. I need to know your secret. Like, is there some sort of plan? You just like pasta that much? Is there some like secret that I do not know of that allows you to make that sort of like theme park day eating something that hot and heavy? Because my body ain't built like that. Don't mean, however, I'm not gonna try it. I don't want to miss out on nothing. Veggies, vegan cheese, tomatoes, onions. I want all of it. And I want it in my belly. You know? Is that a flavor? The pasta's cooked perfectly. I like the sauce, even though it's a little soupy, a little wet, a little wetter than I like. A nice spread of veggies, and it tastes better than Chef Boyardee. These are all pluses in my book. I very much doubt that even by myself as a bear, I can finish an entire plate. But I can see the appeal on a theme park dinner. 4 out of 5 plus.
These are the vegan garlic knots. You do have to request for them to be vegan. They are drippy. They kind of remind me of like little baby croissants. Like Pillsbury crescents maybe? I don't know. And then it comes with this marinara. So I'm just gonna do a little dippy dip. Oop, I'm making a mess. Cheers. It's very good. It's like, it's less this, what's the word? It's more puffy and moist than the old breadstick. The old breadstick, you kind of like, it could get hard. It's like Little Caesars. This is more like, I don't know, Domino's, which I personally prefer over Little Caesars. If we're gonna do that, I mean, obviously none of those are vegan. I'm going old school. I have no frame of reference for the last like at least 10 years, but that's where my mind is going. I like it. I would give it a 5 out of 5. I would 100% get these garlic knots every single time. I might actually be sneaking these during Halloween Horror Nights.
All right, like Princess said, these are fresh. I will say, this is the one thing about Louie's, like the vegan sausage and peppers pasta and the vegan garlic knots. I'm trying to think. I guess that's really it. They're gonna be fresh. Like they have to make that pasta fresh, and they have to make these fresh because like the garlic knots are not vegan by default. So you're gonna get a fresh product, unlike the breadsticks. We've all had hard breadsticks if we've eaten them here. It happens. So that's my PSA for that. You're gonna get fresh product. We're gonna do a little dunky dunk. Honestly, don't freak out when I say this. You don't need the marinara sauce. I know that's like weird for me to say because I'm a sauce person, but you really don't need it. I mean, it's nice to have. I'm gonna use it, but if they didn't give it to you, I don't think you'd be mad about it. These are great. I don't have any notes. Like definitely come and ask for them. There may be confusion at the front. Just keep that in mind, but they will make you some vegan garlic nuts. Just ask them for them. It's all good.
I'm gonna give everybody a hot take. It's probably not a hot take for the vegan and plant-based community, but it's a hot take for everybody else. I believe that if you serve a bread product that most people wouldn't notice is vegan or not vegan, that it should just be vegan by default. Example, I worked in a movie theater for 5 years. One of my first jobs. Popcorn, AMC, not buttered. Buttered flavoring, not buttered. Butter flavored oil. Nobody knows the difference. Nobody cares. They go layer the bucket till it's see-through. They just want the flavor. They don't actually care if it's actual butter or not. Pretzels, garlic knots. It's vegan, yes. Croissants. Why butter? More allergen friendly. Nobody's ever gonna ask you a question about it. As long as the flavor's there, they're literally not gonna care and it hurts nobody. That's just one of those things. I just never understand when you make something like this, why it would even be not vegan to begin with. That comes from somebody that can't have dairy most times. It's like eating a fluffy bread booty. I would take this over pretzel any other week. Honestly, you just give me a whole bowl of these, like probably this high, I'll take it over the pasta. It's a 5 out of 5 plus. It's on the Bear Necessities list. I love that. And we'll easily take a plate of these on its own. Meatball Subby. Meatball Sub is one of the most decadent, messy subs you can get in your life. This one is covered in cheese. You got some meatballs encased in said cheese. And yes, I am counting meatballs. It's like 3.5. And tons of bread. Probably not an effective meatball to sub ratio. But if the flavor is there, I'll just silence my bare mouth. But we shall see. It was nice and buttered. I like cross section. Nice and thick and meaty. Down the hatch. The meatball is actually nice and moist. It's probably saved because this sandwich sat under a heat lamp for quite a while. This cheese is basically plastic on top of the bread, which isn't great for the cheese, but it actually helps seal in the meatball and not dry it out. But even with the meatball being juicy, this whole thing needs more soft. It's a meatball sub, and you can get marinara on the side, pour some on top if you need to, but this is how you're giving me as a default. This does not feel like a commitment to meatball sub quality to me. It's edible, it tastes fine, but this cheese, if you see it sitting, probably like in the window, you might want to order something else. I would give it 3.75 out of 5 plus.
So here we have our first Italian beer, we had to stick with the Italian authentic. Cheers. It kind of tastes like a Yingling. I'm not mad at that. I would give it like a 3.5 out of 5 beers.
Moretti, Italian beer. And I don't try any beer. Universally, you have the ability to lean very heavily in their beers of like a very national, international fame. You do it during your festivals. You just go ahead full in. Rotational, give people different flavors. You're supposed to be the more adult part. I think it's time you started acting like it. Got a nice flavor for a while. Drinkable, not extremely hoppy. Smooth but complex. I like it. I'd give it 3.75 out of 5 plus.
This is your standard Italian Budweiser Peroni. I'm just not a fan. I don't know. It's not my jam. I would give it like a 2 out of 5 beers. It's not complex enough for me, I don't think.
A nice, delicious Peroni. I love Peroni. I get Peroni at anytime I can get it, or anytime we're near the Disney Festival. It's just one of the things that I will definitely always drink. And I'm offended the princess would even compare this to a Budweiser. Tastes like not Bud Light. 4 out of 5 plus. Louie's. Tell me for Lou.
I'm really excited to eat these garlic knots again and again and again during Halloween Horror Nights.
You started the thing.
I don't know about the pasta though, but I'm definitely going to be doing the knots.
You started the thing.
So here we have the newest savory, why did I say savory? Sweet crepe. I've avoided all of the vegan sweet crepes for a minute, but I saw this post and we had to run to the crepe stand and try this. Now this is a lot darker than the photos I saw of this crepe. There's a lemon curd in here. Beautiful blueberries, a whipped topping, and I'm gonna try and grab some of the crepe without flicking a blueberry. Ah! Party foul. Okay, I got the things. Cheers to a beautiful, sweet, lemony crepe. Yeah, this is totes my jam. It's like, lemon meringue pie was my favorite, and this is kind of like that, but a little bit less lemony and a little more blueberry-y. I love this. This is a 5 out of 5. This is a Princessity's item. This is the only sweet crepe that they've offered here at Central Park Crepes that I have wanted to enjoy, and I actually do.
All right, this looks drastically different than the one I posted on Instagram. Someone made a comment that I can't get it out of my head. They were like, that crepe looks moldy. And I was like, yeah, that's a fair assessment. I mean, I knew, you know, it's a blueberry lemon crepe. Like, it's obviously blueberry crepe. So already appearance is a little different than yesterday. Yesterday I didn't have as many blueberries. I know Princess dropped one on the ground, but like I had like 2 blueberries in mine. Now granted, yesterday was only the second day they were serving this, so you know, there are growing pains with any new option at all, vegan or not. Try to get a little bit of everything except for the crepe. My recommendations for eating these, for anyone who's interested, the spaghetti method works. So just like grabbing the crepe and, you know, spiraling it like spaghetti, which sounds ridiculous, but it does work. Or you can peel back the cone little bit by bit and eat it like an ice cream cone. You know, you guys do you. That cake is so fluffy. Universal. All right, I now know you can make vegan cake. Please, can we get like one of the layered cakes in the tribute store? Please? I mean, I feel like you got all this stuff here. Just make this into the little thing in the tribute store over there. That would be amazing. This is so good. I personally do love lemon desserts. If you don't like lemon desserts, you probably will not like this. Maybe not, I don't know. It's very good. The vegan berry is still my favorite because the vegan berry also had cream cheese in it. I'm a fan of their cream cheese, but this is a very good replacement for the cookie butter. R.I.P. The too sweet crepe. This one's good. Please come and eat this, and hopefully your crepe shell will look like this and not like mold.
It looks like Universal decided to up their ante and go hard on the crepe. No judgment. Me, on the other hand, I am going to judge because I absolutely, to the pit of my soul, unless it's lemonade. Weird tangent, I know, do not like lemon. Like, it's like the antithesis of what I am. I'm sweet. Lemon is sour. The princess would never agree with that. But either way, I'm going all in, because that's what we do here, on this lemon blueberry crepe. Because if we only tried things that we liked, this would be a pretty boring channel to watch. Let's go fishing for crepe. There we go. A bit of the cream. No? I went in there, right, expecting to be like, this is gonna be a minute to a minute and a half of me dogging on this crepe. But the lemon with the whipped topping, and then when you hit the cake, it's all in balance. The cake takes a little bite out of the lemon, so it's not so much tart. And the whip gives me like very light, fluffy marshmallow vibes and less actual whip. And the actual crepe itself is delicious, okay? I would fight Kung Fu Panda over this crepe. I would probably lose, but I would fight. This is quite good. And when I like it, I like it. I'm gonna give it 4.25 out of 5 claws. I'll shut up now. It's been a fun half a night at Universal.
It was great having a nice filling dinner and then a beautiful dessert.
Yes, dinner, dessert. It feels complete. It feels like food is universal.
Totes, and thank you to Shelby at Universal Orlando Vegans for joining us today in this amazing adventure.
Yes, because if there's anything else you want us to do, as always, the comments would be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, maybe we'll never go to Universal again.
Don't listen to her. I'm the captain now.